So, sheesh, let's go back to the daily. Let's check it out. I mean, as far as we see here, NAS is still respecting these same levels, the same structure. Again, we are retesting these previous all-time highs, so it makes sense. You got to just hold the fort down, and this level is at 20,800. Boom. Keep that in mind. And we did close again on the daily, still above that level. Pretty good. And then as far as structure, this was the start of the reaccumulation. So as soon as we broke these highs here, that was a confirmation. And then stop loss would have been the lows down here. Boom. And then of course we did sweep these lows right there. Go ahead and annotate that, save that. So as we see, price came back yesterday and today to the same area. Right, this whole box is the buy zone. So if you were to draw it out, entry would be here, stop loss right there. Boom. And then 1 to 3 would be, at these highs would be a nice area to take some partials right there. Even these highs in there. So very good areas, but we're going to target this one first. And of course you can refine this stop loss and, make it smaller based off other factors that we saw in here, which we'll go over. And then of course we're still holding on this structure here. These highs were broken. So overlapping entries. Boom. Stop loss for this being down there. And then the lows that were swept right here. Pretty solid. Boom. Clean. So as price came into these areas, we went to smaller time frames, get a closer look. And then today, we see that price flew. Right, price gave us this 4-hour candle, and then the next candle we dropped once again, and we swept this liquidity. Right, price had flown for over 200 pips from this morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time, still respecting the same structure, the same accumulation from yesterday, which again, price flew a pretty much good amount, 360 pips, came right back to the same area, these same entries. And then it did its thing, 200 pip rally, and then immediately dropped, shook people out, got them scared, probably swept their stop loss, and then took out these lows, this liquidity, and now it's heading back in the same direction. So as far as we know, are we going to continue this move up? The fact that we were able to recover so quickly, to me, this was just a fake out. We may continue to push. Price did have some resistance here, had some distribution, liquidity, the head. We broke below, so when price came back to that area, it was fair for it to drop, sweep more liquidity. Now we're heading back to the same area. So are we going to blow past this and maybe have some trouble here at these areas? We'll see. But so far we have a nice recovery from that. Again, these lows here were major resistance. We got to break back above that for sure. We'll see what happens. Go down to the 30-minute, 15-minute. Again, this was the trade from yesterday. Once these highs were broken, that was confirmation. Stop loss right here. So yesterday's setup was never, violated. Stop loss down here was never hit. So anything before that, like all this, is just distractions, noise, emotional damage to get you out of your trade or whatever. So yeah, I was in this trade, and then price came back. I literally went to run some errands, came back to break even. So now, just Gotta just set it and forget it. I didn't even realize all this happened until later on. But yeah, still holding up. Hopefully we continue to blow past this. We have to break back above these highs. You know, this is more distribution on the smaller time frames. Right here, the same area. Go to the 1 minute now. You know, there's sell setups in there. So that's why we're seeing some type of resistance, right? Boom. Broke below. It doesn't look as clean, but it's there. Price melted off. Now we're back in the same area, filling in some imbalances. So we'll see. We'll see. We have to break some more structure to the upside. This is crazy manipulation. All this imbalance, and we came right back up. Very, very quick. When price moves this quickly, after sweeping lows, that lets us know that it was just manipulation. Whereas, let's say price stayed down here for a while, you know, and it's probably still down here right now at this time, then yeah, we may have been going lower at that point. If price swept these lows and then continued to trade at these levels, that would have been a red flag. But the fact that we recovered so quickly, now we're back up here, it's a good sign. We'll see what happens though. Nothing's set in stone. Still got to break more structure. But yeah, that's what I got for NAS. Let me check on US 30. Same thing. Oh, this is Euro. That's US 30. Yeah, US 30 looks great. Boom. Very, very clean. Still respecting the buys from all this right here. Stop loss would be these lows right there. Let's go to the daily real quick. Yep, stop loss is here. Boom. Lows swept right there. And then these were the highs. So yeah, super clean. What are you guys looking at? Are you guys in any trades right now? What do y'all got cooking up? Same thing, SPX respected the same buys. So even though NAS played games, SPX and US 30 still, you know, same thing. You were in gold earlier. Let's check out gold. Oh, look at Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin's looking good. Gold is, oh, that's XRP. Gold is looking good too. Everything's up right now. Everything's up. Sheesh, XRP went crazy. Yeah, everything's up right now. Everything looks good. Super solid. Nasty liquidity. Break above retests. Sheesh. Textbook. Gold, crypto, indices, they're all giving nice accumulation. Bitcoin's looking good. Everything's looking pretty solid. Everything's looking pretty solid. Let me check the... Boom, I see your chart here. Yes, sir. That's exactly what it is. I see it. Super solid. Super solid. It's making sense now. Everything's starting to make more sense for you. %. Bet. Bet. That's good. You guys have any other questions? Let me know. Let me know. Other than that, over analysis. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, over analysis can be analysis paralysis. You do too much analyzing and then you just don't even do anything. That's why I do my best to keep it as simple as possible. So you're not doing anything crazy. You're not drawing, so many things on your chart that it just becomes confusing. But this is great. This is super accurate. Super clean. We're still respecting this trend line as well. We're still respecting all these boundaries here. Just got to see. 4-hour candle close, fairly nice. Nothing too crazy. Not like an engulfing candle. But we still got a nice rejection from this area. So let's see if we continue to blow past this. Clear these highs. Break above these highs here. And then eventually these. May have some trouble with this imbalance right here. This order block. We still got to break above all this imbalance here. Still got to break above all this. So we'll see if this is truly that bottom that's going to carry us to continue to make, more highs. That's another 1,300 pips. That'll be beautiful if we can get that move up. If not, and if price does want to push lower, that's perfectly fine. Again, we still have essentially this whole area here is for buys. So if price does push lower, I'll be looking for entries beneath each low. Every time we sweep lows, there's a chance for price to, reverse, and vice versa for the highs. As you see here, we swept these lows. What happened? Price flew. And then it came back down, and then we eventually swept these lows here. Boom, and then price flew. So very, very interesting. The Fibonacci from here to here. We came right down to the 786, 886. Perfectly fine. Boom. No complaints there. But yeah, super clean structure. Nothing too crazy. I know the market does open here in the next 15 minutes. We're just going to let price do its thing. We're here sitting at this structure. This imbalance here has already been filled. Now we're sitting inside of this order block here. So we'll see if this last up candle before the down push gets respected, or do we blow past it? But so far, so good. We're filling in this imbalance here. All this was imbalance. This candle didn't have a wick. So when candles don't have a wick, it makes sense for, some of the next candles to make one for it. Boom. So that's what happened. Maybe that's enough to continue, or maybe this imbalance needs to be filled. Maybe this one needs to be filled. There's also this order block here as well. All this is valid. If I drew the fib from this order block to these highs, 50% would be here. 786, 886 would be in the order block. So technically, price can drop anywhere here. Discount would be below 50%. Premium buys would be up here. I wouldn't recommend buying up here. I would let price do its thing. Buy should have been taking place in this structure here. So boom, let price do its thing. If you're holding, make sure you have your trade management on lock, whether that's in profit. I have my stop loss right here at these levels, 20,800. So if price does hit this, it is what it is. It's still going to take profits, and if it does come lower, then you just get in again. So we'll see what they want to do. But yeah, that's it for me. Unless you guys have anything else, any questions, be on the lookout for the chart markups and video updates, chart updates tab as well. And yeah, I'm making some modifications to everything here as well on the back end, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, let me know.